And the only thing that I can really tell you now is that nobody but nobody ever knew ngayon na lang, at that time that it was rampaging across the country was the crime, criminality and drug. Now nakita na ninyo, it's 72,000 ang nag-surrender. Ang yung hindi. Paano yan? Itong krimen, hindi ako atras niyan. When I said I can afford to say in public, I will execute you. Mga Chinese dito sa Philippines, let me remind you that my grandfather was a Chinese, Lam. Ang nanay ko is a mestiza Maranao. Kasi ang nanay niya Maranao. Pero Iligan, hindi Lanao. Na itong mga nanamatay dito na unclaimed, sino mag-claim niyan? Most of them really are Chinese. That's why that's my lamentations. Sabihin ko sa China one day, bakit ganito ang sitwasyon? Why is it that hindi ko naman that you're sending, but most of the guys that come here do drugs, pati sa loob na. Kagaya ng sa Hulo, wala man silang masabi sa akin na may bias ako. Sabi ko nga, Maranao ang nanay ko, lola ko, that there will always be a time for reckoning. You know, we can only accept a few of the humiliations. Kagaya nitong drugs na kinulong mo na nga eh. Hinuli ko na, instead of just finishing off the guy because there's a public outcry. At that time, hindi niyo kasi alam. Hindi ko na lang tinapos. We had a judicial proceedings, convicted and sent to the National Penitentiary. Pagdating doon, anong ginawa? Ganun. Hindi lang namin masabi noon, I was then a mayor, but I knew that the country had a very, very serious problem sa drugs. So hindi kami makaano kasi yung parang tingin ng mga itong the bleeding hearts and the human rights, wala na kaming redeeming value sa gobyerno. Hindi lang alam, what will we do now? Sabi ng PDEA noon 3 years ago that there are about, that's 3 years ago, exponentially, ilan sila ngayon? Hindi mo malaman anong factors dyan eh. So, sabi ko dyan sa Abu Sayyaf ito, inunahin ko muna ito. Ako hindi na ako nagpapatawa. I will stake the presidency, the honor that goes with it, and my life. Hindi ako atras dito. Hindi naman ako matakot yung human rights. I will not allow the country go to the drug dogs. I will not allow my country to be destroyed. Why would I give you a process? I'm the president. Hindi ako nagpo-proseso. I just name you publicly because it is my sworn duty to protect the nation and tell you what the problem is and who are the people behind it. Yan ang trabaho ko. Sabi, magbigay ng due process. Doon ka sa korte. Pagdating mo doon sa police, custodial investigation o preliminary investigation, di dyan. Alam mo, kung hindi lang ito naging problema sa hindi ako makialam. Sabi ko nga sa mga police, yung mga smuggling, yung mga, for a time that I am busy with the drugs and the criminality, itong mga murder for hire. Ilan dito sa Maynila, last count was 45 Chinese men kidnapped, giving the ransom, patayin na lang. Paano? Ganon? How can we allow it? Almost every day. Hindi ako pwede niyan. Sabi ko, lahat ng pulis, sabi ko, do not lie to me. Kaya babarilin talaga. Trabaho kayo, huwag kayong mag-imbento. Do not fabricate evidence. I will hear you. And if you're telling the truth, sabihin mo ako. Say, utos ni Mayor Rudy. Sabihin mo dyan sa judge. Sabihin mo dyan sa fiscal. Sabihin mo sa ombudsman. Sabihin mo sa human rights. Wag mo sabihin sa akin kasi alam ko na. Just come to me. Why? Meron akong nakita sa konstitusyon. Just itong panlaban ko. The right or the power of the President to pardon. President can grant pardon, conditional or absolute, or grant amnesty with the concurrence of Congress. Gagamitin ko yan. Maniwala kayo. Kaya pagdating ng panahon, pag sabi arraignment, nakuha ka dyan, maraming kopya yan, pre-signed. Maski walang makasalanan, pwedeng kumuha dyan. Bigay mo sa judge. Absolute pardon, restored to full and civil rights. Sige daw. Ipitin niya ako, ganon ang mangyari. I will not hesitate to pardon 10-15 military and policemen every day. Magreklamo, nandiyan sa Constitution. Pardon, wala ba kayo? Hindi kasi except to himself. So pag alis ko ng Malacanang dito, magpirma ako, pardon is hereby granted to Rodrigo Duterte. Sign, Rodrigo Duterte. Brain lang man yan. Basta bidista ka, mga graduate yan, Tineo-UP, wala yan. Hindi ba sila makaimbento ng istorya na gano'n? Ako hulihin mo, paglabas ko sa Malacanang, if God wills it that I'd still live, I'm old. Paglabas ko, assist ako, okay, ano? Basahin mong revised penal code. Adre, hanggang 70 lang ako. 71 ako, paglabas ko, 70 pa, ungag-ungag na. Tatalo ka ba dyan sa public opinion? Kawawa naman. Sinabi ko na hinto. Now, what to do about itong mga natinamaan? You know, the very long discussions, seminars about itong heroin pati cocaine is a better addiction. Kasi natural eh. It's a puppy. It comes from. Itong shabu, it's a deadly mix of chemicals. Ang tubig ang ginagamit niya, alam mo kung ano? Tubig ng baterya. Kaya kita mo nagpatutukan yung, kung hindi ako nagalit, hindi pa kasi ako nag-assume, ano trabaho ninyo? Saan yung pera ng intelligence? Bago pa sila naglabasan. Oh. Kasi kung hindi mo kaya o kasali ka dyan, ay nagad. Huwag ka magsabi, General, yayariin kita. Sabi ko, I will put at stake the presidency, my honor, and my life. Kasi seryoso ako. Kailan seryoso ako dito? Wala akong pakialam. Ang paradigm ko, hindi dito sa Maynila, sa Mindanao. Patayan ka agad. Ay, nalaman ko. Ay, bakit ko papalitan? It is serving the country well. I know that it would put me, siguro, I will retire with the reputation kay Adi Amin. And during my time, there will be no demolition pag walang relocation. Di papayag. Kasi yung walang mapuntahan, sirain mo ang bahay, parang aso. Saan papunta yung mga tao? Where will they find another shelter? But I would be very generous to them. I'd look for money, yung lahat na gusto nating gamitin, we will go for a suitable relocation. And that is why itong mga bagong papasok, we have to build new industries. You have to create an activity, economics or otherwise, para may pupuntahan sila. Ayan ang priority ko. And I need a lot of money. Kaya si Billy ang sabi ko, Bill, kailangan ko talaga na marami pera because I have so many problems. One is I have to address the economic conditions of everybody, including and perhaps first, yung mahirap sa buhay.